Alright, so I have to be very careful as I approach this tank. I want you to look in the upper right hand corner. The female is very easily spooked and she's the closest one to me, so this might not work. But for a few minutes now, these guys have been, I believe it's called sittling, as I was told. They've been swimming side by side with each other, hanging out. The hostility between them from the moment I introduced the female till now has subsided significantly. And thank you, hon. And they now both go after the firemouth cichlid in there. I am pretty sure I have a mated pair. As you can see, they're side by side right now. And when the male moves, the female follows. See, the male's moving, the female's following. She's not nipping, she's just staying with him, and every time this firemouth right here, coming up behind, goes near him, the female goes after it. Watch. Watch, here, see? There it is. And the male works hard to stay with the female. The female's been working to stay with the male. And as you can see, oh no, you really can't. She's got some pretty good stripes going. It's the best looking stripe she's worn. She's been in my tank. So I did read somewhere that they stripe up when they're getting ready to mate or when they're doing mating behaviors. So I think I just found my boy Blue here a nice biatch. That's right. Now you guys are going to make me 500 babies I'm going to have to go nuts trying to keep alive, and you know what? It's going to be a weird experience. But yeah, they were sittling, it looks like. The hostility between them has definitely gone much more dormant. They do lip lock still, and they do get a little bit testy, but I guess that's normal behavior for mating cichlid Jack Dempseys. I've got a couple of cool shells down here. Let me turn the light on for you. You can see I added some shells from Florida in here. One of them's painted nice and green, really cute. Actually, I think that's naturally green. I took a real close look at it. I think that's naturally that color. I don't know how that happens or if that really does happen, but that's nice. And as you can see, I switched up the plants over here a little bit. Since the alligator broke, I turned that into my secondary bubbler. I added a 10-gallon filter just for circulation purposes. I've got a 60 over here and a 10 over here. If you can see, you see the ripples on the water and the circulation I'm creating. This didn't used to come by this way like this, and that's what I was trying to do. I wanted to create a different type of water flow so that this side didn't become stagnant from only this side really moving most of the water. I transferred the 5-gallon filter over here, as you can see, in the other cichlid tank where my Malawi African cichlid is. It's an Ali male, I believe, and I'm going to be putting about another 5 or 6 of those into this 30-gallon. If they get really violent, I'll dump a few more in there until hopefully shit settles. But this is my baby right here. I'm hoping this one does well and plays well with others. I'm going to try to get cichlids that are smaller than this guy, because this is like a $30 fish right here. I don't want it to die. But like you said, here's the other little doodad in there just to keep the, like I said, the circulation. Circulation's a big thing for me. I don't want to over-circulate or over-filter the water, but I don't want that side to lay stagnant water virtually while this side doesn't. So in the back corner I've got the bubbles. In the middle I've got the bubbles, and between the two pumps you can see it distributes other little bubbles all over the place. Those are all rapidly evaporating. Water levels are at perfect now. The blue crawfish, as I wanted him to, has taken over the home I was hoping he would take over, and there he is right there inside of that. Firemouth and the mama cichlid fight for this spot right here, sometimes inside there, but the mother cichlid started liking it right over here next to the basket too. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to start paying attention to this area in here, especially if she's going to start dropping down any eggs. I don't see anything over there, and I haven't been seeing any digging going on over there. But this guy right here has gone from hanging out mostly in this thing to hanging out over here where the female hangs out. So if I do get some kind of a birth of a bunch of fry going on, it's likely going to be over here. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I thought you guys would like to see it. They're sittling, it looks like. I'm pretty sure I have a male and female at this point. Nobody's really truly been able to help me sex them, but I really believe I have a male and female. I'm really hoping. My 2 plants are doing healthy, my yellow ribbons. That's plant number 1. That's plant number 2. They're not real green. I did put some little fertilizing tablets in there. It's the stuff that caused this bottom of this to look so black. You see all that in there? That's the fertilizer tablets evaporated in the dirt. That gravel was only there for a few weeks before I took it out. You know, fish don't shit that much, especially not only 3 of them, 4 of them. So yeah, I don't know if they're getting all the nutrients they need. They look nice and green. I wish they were as green as, you know, stuff like this is. These 2 are really green. You can see the difference. Got a lot of different colors of green in there. And some black and blue over there to hide the Dempsey. But yeah. So that's the changes I made. Still got the blue beaming down through the bubbles. As you can see, the bubbles glow at a given point there. I think that's pretty cool. And then all of these are still glowing. So yeah, thought you guys would like to see that. I was sure happy to see it. My fiance turned around and said, "Oh my God, look, they're chilling out with each other," and I was told to pay particular attention for that specific behavior of I think it's called sittling. Alright, I gotta go, guys. Thank you.